Guys, my name is Alsalona Ayakanatitian and I'm here to talk about the gender equality, equal steps, equal dreams. Start with the definition. Gender equality is the condition when men and women have the access and rights which is equal. This concept refers to the realization of fair and equal relationship where there's no limits of ordination and sexual abuse in gender based. Gender equality itself is rooted in how women were treated very unfairly in the past. Therefore, gender equality is a response to the injustice, oppression, and inequality experienced by women. Gender equality is not only a fundamental human right, but a necessary foundation for a peaceful, prosperous, and sustainable world, said by United Nations. And there are three reasons why United Nations said that. The first is human rights principle. Equality between women and men is a core human right recognized in the Universal Declaration of Human Rights. The second is peace and stability. Research shows that societies with higher gender equality are more peaceful. When women participate in decision making, peace agreements last longer and communities are less prone to conflict. The last is economic and sustainable development. Women often play central roles in health, education, and environmental care, so ensuring their equal rights help achieve sustainability goals like eradicating poverty, improving health outcomes, and addressing climate change. Next is the problem example of gender equality is there's educational and work discrimination for women. In some countries, girls are forced to drop out school earlier than boys due to child marriage or cultural expectations, such as South Sudan and Yemen. Women often earn less than men for the same job or known as gender pay gap. And one of the real example is United States women's national team sued the US Soccer Federation over unequal pay compared to the men's team. In 2022, they succeeded in winning a historic agreement on equal pay. And that action causes big impact in the world, especially in gender equality. It's a life changer for a woman. Women always being underestimated about their skills because they are women, but because of that, women can bravely demand for a fair treatment and for their salary. And because the cat is sparked global conversation about gender equality, it breaks the stereotype that women are less worthy than men. Then I'm about to mention the benefits of gender equality. In economic aspect, companies with gender diverse leadership make better decisions and perform better financially. In social aspect, it could create a fair people. Equal caregiving roles reduce the unpaid burden on women and improve work-life balance for everyone. In education aspects, when both genders are equally educated, leadership and problem solving become more diverse and effective. And in environment, empowered women contribute to more inclusive and sustainable solutions in the green economy. And what is green economy? Green economy is an economy that promotes growth and development while ensuring environmental sustainability, social equity, and efficient use of resources. According to the United Nations, a green economy is low carbon, resource efficient, and socially inclusive. And why women will be good at developing that? Well, women often play a particularly strong role in making it work effectively because of social roles and lived experiences. And the last is politics. Women in politics bring diverse perspectives, often prioritizing health, education, and peace building. And in this section, I will mention gender equality activists or inspiring person in gender equality. The first is Malala Yousafzai. She comes from Mingora, Swat Valley, Pakistan. She spoke out for girls' rights in education, and in 2012 she was shot by the Taliban, but she survived and continued her activism. And finally, she became the youngest Nobel Peace Prize laureate in 2014. Second is Raden Ajeng Kartini. She came from Jepara, Central Java, Indonesia. She's also fought for women's education right by write her ideas in letters, and once she died, her letters were published as Habis Gelap Terbitlah Terang, and she's remembered as a pioneer of women's rights in Indonesia until now. And the last is Emma Watson. She comes from Paris, France, and grew up in England. She launched the He for She campaign for gender equality, and she continued her act to an advocate for women's rights. And these are our action to achieve gender equality. The something we can start from the little things such as respect men and women's roles, support unequal education for men and women, and participate in every campaign about gender equality, even in online. United Nations also has identified five key areas that need joint action, and here are small actions that we all can do to realize it. The first is investing in women, like mentor or skill share with a young woman or girls in your community to help expand her opportunities. The second is ending poverty by support initiatives that provide vocational training or micro ones specifically to women in low-income communities. The third is implementing gender-responsive financing by ask your local representatives how budget account for women's needs or sign a petition advocating for gender-responsive budgeting. The fourth is shifting to a green economy and care society. Advocate for recognizing and valuing unpaid care work when discussing climate and sustainable policies, and this action is mostly has done by women. And the last is supporting feminist change makers, such as attend an event, webinar, or book talk led by women activists and share their work with your network. Equal steps lead us to equal dreams. Let's walk hand in hand, not as man or woman, but as a human, with equal rights and equal dreams. When women rise, we all rise. Thank you so much, guys. Respect your time that pay your attention on my speech, and have a great day.